Come on, what's up everybody? It's the Sports Code aka Aiden and welcome to another video. Manchester United did it again. Manchester City were dreadful, Edison was dreadful, and we've come and we've secured another win over Manchester City 3 out of 4 times. That's one I'll take any day. We did the double and oh my goodness, this was a great game. Oh, look, we may have played really it was kind of a stagnant performance, especially in the second half. But my God, that the excitement of that game was incredible, and that's gives me so much joy. Scott McTominay gave me a feeling that I have not felt in a Manchester United game in so long. That last minute, are we gonna finally win it? And then he just seals it off. He tops it off, and I love that feeling. So look, I said this, I predicted this. I predicted Man City would score, but I predicted Manchester United would win this game. This game was too important to just let it slip away, and we didn't let it slip away. We had another solid performance, and City just looked dreadful. They look terrible out there. I don't know what it is. They just can't play against us. Maybe it's the five at the back, or I don't know. Sterling can't seem to hit the stadium, man. Every time he kicks the ball, it just goes. It just doesn't go anywhere near the goals. Oh my goodness. Look, there's a lot to talk about. I'm going to go into the player ratings. Like and subscribe for Manchester United winning again, double over Man City. This is what, first time in 7 odd years, and we've taken them. We've taken the best team, so called, in England and in the European leagues, and we've made them look like babies. We made them look clueless. I know that they are a better team, and we have to understand that yes, they are a better team than what we are, but there's something that you can't fight, and you can't fight hard work, and you can't fight effort. You can't beat talent that works hard. And everybody on our team, we have talented players, and they worked their asses off way more than Man City. Man City players did not try at all. I'm sorry, they didn't. You had I don't know. We'll go into the player ratings. We'll start off with David De Gea. David De Gea gets a solid 7. Made some very crucial saves. He didn't make too many saves, which is why he's not getting above 7. But those saves that he made were world class. Of course, David De Gea makes world class saves. When does he not? He's been really good this season, and I think one mistake from the last game doesn't rectify all the good he's done this season. So he's done fantastic. He deserves it. That's well done. Wan-Bissaka for me gets a perfect 10. I'm giving Wan-Bissaka a perfect 10. I'm giving him man of the match. The guy was absolutely insane. He is a gem. He's a diamond. We have pulled a good one here, boys. All the Man United fans, we have pulled a good one here. He is he's had all of his best games against Manchester City. I have never seen Sterling look more scared to get the ball in his life. He was so bad that Pep had to move him central. There's no way he would be able to get past Wan-Bissaka. And even centrally, as soon as Eric Bailly came on, off. Sterling was nowhere to be seen. One shot on goal, that's it. And usually Sterling is the one that defenders can't seem to defend. But we locked him up. We put him. He was in jail. There was nowhere to be seen. There was no way he was getting out. He didn't get a get out of free card. He got nothing out of this game. What a beautiful performance for Wan-Bissaka. Perfect 10. Man of the match. Hit a like and subscribe if he was your man of the match, because by God, he was my man of the match. He's my man of the season at the moment. We'll go into Victor Lindelof. Victor Lindelof gets a 7. A very good performance as well. Defensively was great. Didn't give away probably his best game against Man City in a while. Didn't give away silly turnovers. And he's been in form in the last 2 games. Congratulations, Victor Lindelof. Very crucial. You were one of the most crucial. All of the defenders were so crucial to this win. Harry Maguire, I was going to give Harry Maguire a 6 at the first half because he just looked a bit shaky. Obviously, with an ankle injury coming back, it was a bit skeptical. But at the end of the day, that second half, he really made it his own. So I'm giving him a 7 as well. Class, absolute class. And we say this, he's our captain, and what a leader he is, man. Like, he was willing to sacrifice everything to play in this game. And there's a game a lot of people thought he shouldn't play, but he played. And not only did he play, he bossed the the defense, man, and that's what a captain does, a true leader. Don't think we have this issue of leaders anymore. We have more and more leaders coming into the club. Great signing he was as well. And the games like this show what a player is, and by God, he is a very good centre back. Maybe a bit overpriced, but he's still damn good, and he's exactly what we needed. Luke Shaw at the left centre back, I'm giving him an 8. He was the arguably the second best defender on the pitch. He bossed it as well. Very intelligent plays. We all know Mahrez is a very good two-foot player. He can shoot from the left and the right, and Luke Shaw shut that down. When Brandon Williams seemed like he was getting done here and there, left, right, and centre, Luke Shaw came in and did the job well. And I think it shows. A game like this shows that Luke Shaw's experience. It indicates why he should be playing more than Brandon Williams at the moment. But that's enough about that. Luke Shaw was fantastic. I give him an 8. The best centre back in the game, if that's good. He also made really good runs. Perfect. Brandon Williams. I don't want to talk about Brandon Williams, to be honest, because this game was so positive. I don't need to go on a negative spree and just talk badly about a player. He gets a 6. We'll move on from Brandon Williams. Matic gets an 8 as well. Oh, the days of crying about Nemanja Matic playing on the teams. Look at all the fans now. We can't see a team without him. How times have changed. How good performances change people's opinions is mind blowing, and it's changing mine, and that's why I'm thinking about it. How mind blowing! Not even 3 months ago, we wanted Matic out of the club, and now he's come in. He's changed. He's changed our stability defensively. He's holding the midfield like a boss. And we've secured a very good run of form with Matic, and it's been so important. If he goes next season, we cannot forget what he's done for us so far this season, because every time he's played, it looks like we've won games. So well done for Matic. Fred gets a 9. Fred gets a 9. Majority of the time, Fred will get man of the match, but what a gem Fred is as well. Like, gem in the dust. All this talk about Fred was going to be a bust under Jose and all that. All talk, man. All talk now. It doesn't matter about the past. What's happening now is Fred is arguably our best player, consistency-wise of the season, and no one can take Fred away from us now. We've got him. We cannot let go of him. He is ours. He's here to stay. And he made Man City's midfield, who are arguably the best midfield in the world, they made them look like Girl Scouts out there. I'm sorry to bash the Man City players, but because I'm not usually like that, but they were just so bad. I'm sorry. The Man City midfield was non-existent, and Fred is the main reason why. That's a 9. That's a beauty. Fred right there. Man City fans, Man City players, you wish you had Fred. You could have got Fred. You didn't want to spend that money. Now he's here and he's proving you wrong. Fred, 9. Love that. Bruno gets an 8. Now, I didn't see much of Bruno Fernandes today, but that find for Martial, that was this is what we got him for. When he doesn't have to, he can close his eyes for 90 minutes and he'll still end up contributing in some sort of way. That's how good the guy is. He doesn't need to have a good game to make an impact. That free kick, yes, arguably, it shouldn't have been a free kick, but it was given a free kick, and Man City players have to defend that better. So much better than that. What are Man City thinking to let Martial just run free like that? And Bruno to find it and the quick reaction time to play that ball to that goal, that's better than the goal itself. That alone should honestly get him man of the match. I'm not going to do that because it's the whole game and everybody deserves recognition. But that pass, man, that pass right there is the exact reason we brought him here. He doesn't need to have a good game to contribute. He doesn't even need. He could be just waving as a fan and would probably score 2 goals because of how just him being there. It's honestly just him being there that boosts everybody up. And he gets an 8. What a performance. Daniel James gets a 7. A lot of fouls on Daniel James. I'm so sick of people fouling him just because he's fast. Like that Otamendi foul was ridiculous. There was a ridiculous reaction to a ridiculous slide tackle. And for me, honestly, Otamendi should have been sent off the amount of fouls he gave away this game. And I really believe that. But I'm not going to complain about that. We've won the game. Daniel James made very, very good shots on goal. He made a very big impact. He ran his ass off today. arguably the hardest working player on the team today. We can give that to him for sure. And at the end of the day, he's shown me he can play the right wing position if we really need him to, and he played it well. With Daniel James with confidence, it's a very dangerous Daniel James. We've got to give him more time to grow his confidence. Arguably in a rough patch, and now he's kind of building his way out of that, and he's killed it today in a game where we really needed a lot of run, a lot of pace. He provided exactly that and then some. And yeah, we really could have used Rashford in a game like this, but Daniel James made that completely rectified. We've rectified not having Rashford with Daniel James playing one of his best games in a Manchester United shirt. So well done. And Martial gets an 8 as well. My goodness, this guy has talent that can light the room on fire. The fans loved Martial today. Okay, we could talk about the goal. Now, the goal was not a well-taken goal. It hit his shin. Ederson gifted us the win. Ederson basically was a Manchester United player today. We had 12 men on the pitch. Ederson was complete garbage for Manchester City. And that goal probably shouldn't have went in, but it did. And I don't care what anybody says. We deserve that goal. We deserve that goal for Man City's silly defense and Ederson's mistake. I don't give a shit. We deserve that goal. You can't take that away from us. That's 8 for Martial. He was sublime. First touches here and there, crazy skills. He made Fernandinho look like he's past his time here at Manchester City. He honestly made Fernandinho look like he was never even a CDM or a centre back to begin with, which is crazy because when you think Fernandinho, you think of Manchester City, you think of one of their best players. He did not look like one of their best players today. None of their centre backs did. No, their left back looked like their best player. What does that say? Like that's, I don't know. At the end of the day, Martial just buried the hatchet. Like he scored another goal against Manchester City. All the fans that complained about him not scoring against Everton gets put to bed, and arguably he's one of the reasons as well to why we won the game. Like the free kick the pass was so good, but someone had to finish it. And yes, by hook or by crook, that goal went in. It's not perfect, but it's in, and that's all that matters. And that's the team. That's the team. Ollie's. We'll go to the substitutions as well. So Agalo came on 7. Agalo was tremendous when he came on. The fans, he made Man City players dance around him like they couldn't get near him, and his strength as well to put a lot of opportunities when he came on. He didn't even play for that long, but he had so many opportunities to put people in, and he did. And for someone that didn't play for that long, like it was clearly a dream, and he made that dream come true. And not only that, he put on a memorable performance, despite him not even scoring or an assist or anything. But he put on a great performance. Eric Barley came on 7 as well. Kept Sterling quiet when he went into the center. Sterling was so scared of Wan-Bissaka, he had to go into the center, and then he got scared from Eric Barley as well. Sterling had nothing to go on today, and Aguero as well. Aguero, he could have just stood there for 90 minutes, and he probably would have got more of the ball than just making runs at Harry Maguire. Absolutely nothing for Aguero either. And at the end of the day, we bossed them defensively, we bossed them in the midfield, and that's what got us the win. And Scott McTominay, you get an 8, my friend. I mean, you did nothing, but you scored the goal that sealed it. You brought so many Manchester United fans up on their feet. We beat Man City again. Scott McTominay, look, it probably is the easiest goal you'll ever score in your life, but someone has to kick the ball into the net, and you did it. It doesn't matter. It could have been anybody, but it was Scott McTominay, a youth product. Fans went crazy. I went crazy. I was sitting on my bed, just screaming at the TV. What a great feeling to finally see Manchester United in a big game for very important relevance for top 4. But not even just that. We can forget about top 4. It's a derby. We beat them again in a derby. The top 4 can wait. We can talk about that another time. We're still in a top 4 race, win or lose this game. But when we won this game, we beat Man City in another derby game. And I don't know what it is, but Pep just can't seem to find an answer for Manchester United, especially this season. We've all seen in the past seasons Manchester City come to Old Trafford, come to the Etihad, and play us off the park. And not only play us off the park, beat us 3 or 4-0. They had possession, but the possession led to nothing. Can you name me more than 2 shots that David De Gea had to save today? Can you tell me more than 2 shots that he had to save? What does possession bring you if you can't seem to get a shot on goal? Nothing. It's just a fancy stat that means nothing. And at the end of the day, I think we created more shots than them. We definitely created more goals than them. So what is there for Man City? What's the excuse to lose 3 times to Manchester United? What are their 2 to 3 fans that they have in the arena, chanting for Pep Guardiola, whoever they were chanting for? What do they have to say for that performance? Because you could say you had more possession, or you clearly had more passes. But at the end of the day, do you really think you deserve that game? Manchester United deserved that game in a nutshell. Performance-wise, we bossed them. I actually truly feel, and I can say this with an honest heart, we deserved to beat them, and we deserved to beat them well, more than 1-0. And that might be a bit over the top. I don't care. At this time, I truly believe we deserve to beat them more than 2 goals, to be honest, because they were not that good. Edison was a Manchester United player tonight. Aguero could have just stood there for 90 minutes and still got more of the ball than he did, trying to make runs. Sterling looked scared, moved to the centre, still got scared. Their best player was Mahrez, who only played for a bit, and their left back. There was no one else that actually did anything for Manchester City. I don't rate Gundogan. He didn't do anything. What else was there? There was legit nothing else. And I said Manchester City's defense was to get at, and it ended up getting us 2 goals. Their defense, clearly they don't have a proper centre back besides Otamendi, and even Otamendi is prone for mistakes. So we just had to attack them, and the 2 goals, not necessarily the centre back's fault, but we attacked them enough where we caught them sleeping twice. And sometimes when you're ball watching, you get put to bed. It's time to go to sleep. Manchester City, yes, you are the better team. Yes, you're going to finish above us in the league. But no, you didn't deserve to win this game. And no, Manchester is not blue. Manchester is red, and it will always be red. You can have all the Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues you want. This season shows, with the fan support, both at Etihad and at Old Trafford, Manchester is red, and it's staying red. No matter what you do, no matter what you achieve, you will never get to Manchester United's level. I'm sorry. Maybe in 30 years' time, you can come back to this video, and whatever happens. I'm sure I'll be the first one to admit it. But Manchester will never be blue. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. We've got the Europa League game next against Alask. I don't know their name. It's going to be an away game, so we got to be very careful with who we pick in this game. So we just seriously got to be careful because we got Tottenham after that. Tottenham's another big game, and it brings a world of confidence with Tottenham when we're beating Man City at Old Trafford. Not only did we beat Man City, but it was convincing as well. It was really convincing. I hope people start to finally wake up, and I think a lot of Man United fans are waking up to this as well. Whether Ollie's the right man or not, we have the players now where we could say that we're really making very, very good progress in the players department. We've got players that are not bottlers. They're not spineless. Yes, they are very inconsistent, but at the end of the day, these are the players of the future now. These are the players of the present as well. So we've got to be very, very happy with a performance like this. It's just messages across the world that we are here, and we're going to be fighting no matter where we finish, no matter how bad this season is, because yes, it is the worst Premier League season of Manchester United's history. There's still so much positives to take, and we are still here to fight. No matter who the team is, we can compete with you. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe for a Manchester United win. If you're still here, you clearly rated this win as much as I did. So this was a great win. Anyway, take care. This is the Sports Code, and peace.